Hi, welcome to the coffee session. We haven't done this for 8 months. We have not had our coffee session. So I might even change the name to this coffee session as Numerology, Astrology, What Do I Need to Know Tarot? So today is a very interesting day in the numerology. It is the 17th of October 2020. You heard it here first. So 17 is a good number. So we'll start reading the tarot as the 17 star. But when we add 7 and 1 plus 1 plus 2 and 2, it equals a number that is 13. So here we are again at death. Which ties in very nicely with the moon in Scorpio. So if you're feeling today that everything's dying, you're feeling a bit miserable, you're crying more than normally, it's because of the death situation. So if we have a look at the death card here, it's the peacock. I'm using Radleigh Valentine's brilliant 2 decks here. All affiliate links are down below. But when we have a look at death, it's letting go. Letting go of what's no longer needed. This peacock is in its purest form of white for purity. So when we die, we go back into our purity. Radleigh's just put out another deck, which I have done a review on. And the Archangel, Angel Wisdom is released. And he's got Azrael there with his arms wide open to embrace you when you do physically die. So today with the Scorpio moon, it's emotional death. So have a look at today perhaps and see where you can let go of. There's this beautiful white rose, a beautiful white butterfly. Allowing that purity to come into our life means that we have to kill off our unwanted emotions. So this is all about the release today. Release it and feel better. So do have a cry if you really do want to. So when we boil the date down, we come to the number 17. Well, today is the 17th, sorry. So it's the 17th of October, which in the major arcana is the star. So we have the star here today and the star with the Angel Wisdom Tarot. So the star is a lovely look after death. So after you've put the whole day and boiled down today on the 17th, we have that hope, the faith and the manifestation of what we do want. You can see in these both cards that the water is going to the earth. New water, new cleansing and new emotions. Using all your senses and that cleansing waterfall of purity. You know when you sit by a waterfall and you just get that freshness, it's just amazing. And this is what's happening. If you allow the death aspect to come into your life and really embrace the newness, because death isn't anything to be feared about. It's the best thing to say goodbye. I no longer need you. I've used up what I had to learn and now I can go forward and be free. So after the freedom of death, you've got this wonderful aspect of hope. So if we look before we go into the hope and wishing upon a star, we need to pay attention to the moon that's in Scorpio. That emotional time where we go inside. We see things in a very Plutonian way. So death of all the old, all the emotions, all the feelings, all the old thoughts, and touching into what does death mean around us. Am I being too influenced about what's being around us? So be like introverted in a way of looking inside and where you need to focus on those emotions and just let it go. And then you can hope for the reality of your life now. This is a perfect day to do the both. It's a balance. So look at the star as a map of your life now, your new life, of how you can achieve it, but only if you've released what you need to release. Be like that peacock, just drop those feathers. Be like the butterfly, having lived a full day and then die. Be like the rose. I've attracted everything I needed. Now I can let go, one petal at a time, to make way for the new. So the newness will always come about, and change is always going to happen, guys. So be conscious that your change is there, and that's the best way to do it, especially today. And then we can have all that hope. So if we look at 13, the whole day, 1 and 3 equals 4, which is the Emperor. So this is why we've got the Emperor as well, to help us on our day today. So we have the Emperor and the Emperor. So in the Angel Wisdom Tarot by Radleigh, we've got Archangel Michael. Archangel Michael is going to be so fabulous to help you cutting away those things that no longer tie. And if you see in this particular card, the 4, it ties very nicely in with the release card. Both those marry up. Okay, so the 4, the Emperor, with Michael, cuts away ties. So if you're having a hard time today, perhaps, and going into the few days ahead, in learning to release that old relationship, learning to go, no, I'm no longer going to be tied to a situation. I can see that it's the best, for my best interest, to clear away, declutter your life. And Archangel Michael will definitely help you to do that. So if there's any relationship that you can't get over, now is a great time to be like the Emperor and cut it out. I'm in charge of my life. I'm responsible for my life. I can cut the ties, no problem. And then the little Emperor here is gathered all its strength and all its tools that it ever needed to be able to live a very productive life. So thinking in a kind of analytical way to get the job done. So whatever that means to you, be like your Emperor, be like Emperor, and be really, really strong in that. So that's a really great energy to go into. So remember, guys, it's all about release the negativity, release those emotions, pay attention to the wishing, because you've got a lot to give and a lot to receive. Bird on the top is tweeting away to you, come and help me make my wish. And then all your senses, all those 5 streams of consciousness, along with the spirit, you get spiritually aware when you look at the bigger picture. The stars are your map of your life today. So map out your own life and connect with your divine self to be able to release the old and embrace the new hope of today. Thank you for listening.